Hello guys, happy Sunday. This is another weekly outlook for this week. Last week was so full of losses all over. I had some trades on GU. Actually, I didn't take some, but I took some which hit break even like this. I took this. I also took this trade. I was expecting GU to continue going high after clearing this little low, and it moved a bit, and later came to hit break even. I think I also took an L here. Wait, okay, it was here. Took a loss here. So that is just this for this week. On GU, I took a couple of losses. So last week was very brutal on GU. Let me show you guys what I saw and why I took the trades. This trade, I really thought maybe GU just keep going higher throughout the week. I made this analysis. I think this was this one maybe last upper week. Yeah, I was thinking maybe G just keep going higher. As you guys can see, the first trade, this was last upper week though. It cleared this really this equal lows here. Then saw some kind of bullishness, which chairman had some little string of structure on 5 minutes and others. Thought I might get in early to catch the good entry, but unfortunately just kept plummeting down. The next day, I saw these relatively poor highs. Then I think I hop in around here, this candle. After seeing this flash, I was like, okay, we might have grabbed some liquidity and keep going higher, but unfortunately it came back lower before it started moving higher. The next day was this, which actually went like 70p plus in profits before we later came down to hit the break even. As I tried it here again after seeing this last low being cleared, I thought, okay, we might just continue the bullishness again, but he just kept plummeting. It kept plummeting. I just left it. It was crazy last week. So sometimes people have losing streak, but one should just be able to survive the losing streak in the markets. Let me clear the charts and make fresh analysis. So this week on GU, let me go to the weekly time frame to make the analysis. As we can see, GU has been plummeting, has been coming down on weekly time frame. It kept making new lows, and possibly we are going to make another low and maybe attacking this low here that make this swing high, this previous run above the swing high. So we might be seeing this here as a potential liquidity zone to be cleared on weekly time frame. That is my view of weekly. Which let me just make this visible only. Yeah, that is my view on weekly time frame. Then on daily time frame, as you can see here, on daily time frame, we kept making new lows, and GU came here and reversed immediately from here. This was where GU reversed from. After filling this fair value gap here, GU didn't take too much time, although it ranged a bit, went lower before it came back high, then continued going lower. As you can see here, GU came to fill this gap, this fair value gap here. Then immediately we saw some kind of push down. It came back high and we kept going lower. So our next point that might get attacked now is here. This is the next zone that you might see getting attacked for GU. That's for GU. Then let me go to the 1 hour time frame. I recently stopped making use of 4 hour. Let me just make use of the 4H time frame for this purpose of the video. So on 4 hour time frame, you can see make this visible on 4 hour. So on 4 hour time frame, we can see that we are just bearish. This is a bearish trend. Like it cleared this relative equal low last week. This was why I was just trying to long, thinking that you might just be faking out people, trapping sellers, then continue the bullishness. But unfortunately, GU is going lower. So right now, we might just attack this low, see some kind of little push, or we'll just keep plummeting. We can attack this low, see some kind of pullback, then keep going lower. Because GU is very bearish for daily, weekly time frame. So that is that on GU. On 1 hour time frame, just the monitoring price, some kind of attack liquidity graph here, maybe some kind of pullback, which I will not be involved in right now. I just think GU is good to just be catching sales rather than trying to trade against the trend, which is the sell trend. Let's go to the EURUSD. On our EURUSD, I also took I didn't take much trade. I did not take any trade on EURUSD last week. I just dropped the analysis and that was it on EURUSD. As you can see here on EURUSD, here was a nice for day traders. I wish I saw it, but I was not there. Maybe I was not there in the charts when it happened. So as you can see here, there was a grab of liquidity here, clearing this too high, and this is a nice run. This cleared this high. Immediately we saw some kind of push down, then it broke this structure. This wasn't a very push structure, but this was a minor structure. Then we saw a pullback. So this 60 to premium and discount price, then a push down. Immediately I saw this rejection here. That was why I was trying to long EURUSD, maybe some kind of pullback to this, then take partial, but nothing happened. Dollar was very strong that there was not any form of pullbacks. So that was that on EURUSD. I dropped this, but I didn't take it. Also here, I took this. So that was that on EURUSD. Let me clear the charts. immediately and make a fresh analysis on EURUSD. As you can see on EURUSD, let me go to the weekly time frame. On our weekly, we can see EURUSD already attacking this relative equal lows here. Okay, let me use horizontal ray. This were relative equal lows that has been there for long, and GU attacked it. I mean, EURUSD attacked the relative equal lows, and at first I thought after we attacking this low, we might see some kind of good pullback before maybe it might just continue going bearish, but nothing of that happened here. And again, on our daily time frame, we can see a nice reaction from here on our EURUSD after it clearing this relative equal highs here on our daily. Yeah, after it's clearing this relative equal highs here, we saw a nice sell-off which broke structure here. This will be a minor structure on our 4-hour time frames, and also this made a high and this was broken here in a little pullback, then it plummets down. Now we can see EURUSD might start attacking this low here. That is that on EURUSD. For those that trend line, this might have been a very nice trend line bounce also for them. This was very nice trend line bounce for them, for EURUSD. And this, for those that use this thing, is support and resistance. This was also a nice trade for them. And that is that our EURUSD. Let me check where the fib level is on EURUSD. Nice. This was also a nice trade. This is premium. This is 1.8% fib level and a nice pullback continuation going lower. That is that on EURUSD. Let me check the 1-hour time frame. Let me go to the 4-hour and just see what's happening there. Alright, on for a 4-hour time frame, I can't really see anything happening. We might just keep plummeting down, attacking this low. On our 1-hour time frame, we can see nothing really happening. All I see is bearish EURUSD. Now let's go to our indices. Let's start with S&P. On our indices, should I make use of let me make use of our weekly time frame. So on our indices here, we see US 500 has just been going higher, but this week we saw a nice pullback from our weekly. This was a bearish weekly candle closure. Also, let's go to our daily time frame and see what really happened. On our daily time frame, as you can see, we cleared this. We started the week here. We cleared this equal highs here. Then we saw a nice pullback from there. So let me just clear the chart and make a fresh analysis on US 500. On clearing our charts, let me start the analysis from weekly time frame. As you can see on weekly time frame, here was the last high which made a low, and now we have already attacked the high. Might we start going higher from here? Okay, let me go to, also I can see some kind of fair value gap here for our weekly time frame. So let me go to our daily time frame to see what's really happening clearly. Also on our daily time frame, I can see here was the last high which was cleared on our daily time frame. We attack these equal highs rather here. After we attacking this high, we saw a nice pullback. Might we start coming down to this zone? We might start coming down to this zone here. So on this, I'll just say I'm watching this zone. Also using our fib from here, let me just go to the weekly to get a clearer, for you guys to get clearer view of what I'm doing. On our weekly time frame, you can see here as a potential nice zone for a pullback. If there's really a pullback happening, and also this zone is also an important zone here. So let's just keep watching what's happening. For me, I'm bearish on S&P, that is US 500 for now. I'm bearish on US 500 till next week. Let's see how it plays out to this zone at first. Let's go to our NASDAQ straight up. On our NASDAQ, you can see that we also cleared equal highs here. Then after that, we started going lower. So let me clear the charts. I think I took some trade on NASDAQ. Yeah, some were break even while some were win. Okay, I had 2 break even and 1 win here. I think we took a 1 loss here on NASDAQ. Right now, I'm clearing my charts for new analysis. On NASDAQ, we can see that here on our weekly time frame, all I see on NASDAQ is a nice break here, because this is a new low. Going to our line chart, you see here we made it low, and now we break this zone here, which is a break of structure on our weekly time frame. Going down to our daily time frame, we can see that on our daily time frame, you can see here as a zone that was being cleared. Now we saw a nice rejection from there, that is a pullback. Now what I'm thinking is that since we have broken the structure, that is we made a new high, we might see a pullback. Also, there is a fair value gap here that might just come to be filled. Which is also nice. There's a fair value gap that might come to be filled here. Then we might just retest down to this zone here. I want to make it not visible for other time frames. That shouldn't make the chart messy. So right now we are watching this zone. I'm also bearish on NASDAQ. Next week I'm bearish. Let's see how it plays out next week on NASDAQ. Now let's go to our DXY to see what really happened last week. On our DXY, last week we analyzed it that DXY cleared this liquidity zone and we might keep going high. My highest zone that I was thinking that we might see a nice pullback or a continuation low was this zone here, this double top. That is a liquidity zone that I was watching last week. And also here we can see that we were bullish on our weekly time frame, so this was also very tricky. On our weekly time frame we were very bullish on DXY. So and now we keep going high. So what is the next plan now on DXY? To me, we cleared this low, we came to this top. This wasn't a nice liquidity grab, it was a continuation high. Right now I'm seeing, let me clear the charts for clear analysis. On our DXY we can see something like this. On our weekly time frame, sure, we are very bullish. Then on our daily time frame, we saw it filling this gap here. After it filled the gap, it made a little pullback, then cleared the low that made the high. That made this pullback. Then we started attacking the highs again. Now, what I'm seeing now is this high being attacked for the next week. This was a structure change here. And also a liquidity zone that was being cleared, and the structure change happened immediately. After that, we saw a nice bullish DXY. So a nice bullish run on DXY, and we might just keep going. Next high that we might attack here is this place to be watching, and we might keep going higher to me from this zone. But this place is a very nice zone to be watching. But definitely the market is very bullish from my point of view, so we might keep going high. That is that on DXY. I didn't take any swing trade last week. That is that on DXY. I'm really trying to make my schedule nice so I can be doing some intraday analysis during the week, because sometimes we do have to react to what the market is doing intraday, and sometimes directional bias do change during the week, especially after Monday open. We might see a nice direction in the markets after the Monday. I will try to be doing and some analysis during the weeks. So hope you guys enjoy the video. See you guys next week. Bye guys.